Good morning. Thank you so much for the warm introduction, Hannah. It's a pleasure to be with all of you colleagues today. I'm sorry I couldn't be there with you physically. Unfortunately, at the time that we were applying for this and wanted to present this great topic to all of you, I was serving as a full-fledged VPSS at Folsom Lake College. I've since then taken on an interim job down at the district office, working on regional alignment. So please accept my apologies today for not being able to be with you there today, but I think it's so critically important to express the need for administrators to get behind such a program as on-the-ground orientation. So much so that I've asked Hannah to come here and record me and share it with you all because that's how much we value this program for our students. So in the state of California, over the last 3 years, we have been drinking from a fire hydrant, quite frankly. We've onboarded the Student Success and Support Program, known as SSSP. We've been working with student equity. We have our Basic Skills Initiative, and now all three of those programs being integrated. Common assessment, multiple measures, guided pathways, the Promise Program. I mean, the list could go on and on about the work that we've been doing in the field. And mind you, the incredible work that's happening in the field, transformational work that's happening in the field. And so it's so critically important that we help students navigate our systems. At a time that we're implementing guided pathways and we're trying to simplify the processes for students, now is the time, if you don't have an on-the-ground orientation program, that you should be considering to develop one. The benefits far outweigh any of the cons, right? The expenses, the infrastructure that you have, capacity issues, those things can be worked through. We are challenged at our district, the multi-college district, being a very large district in the state of California, but certainly in the northern region. And so we're always being cognizant of what we're developing from a program perspective because we know our students move about the district. And so it raises equity issues or access issues when you have one college that's offering a program or service that maybe the other colleges have yet to adopt. So with that in mind, Hannah and I began this work really understanding the critical need of getting with our sister colleges and helping them understand the development process of an on-the-ground orientation. Many of our sister colleges and many of you colleges around the state are doing great work in onboarding our students. The challenge is that with the onset of SSSP and this ability to generate revenue, right, from the student touch point, a lot of us elected to go online. We elected to set an online presence and allow students to access their orientation in that space. And for many of our students, this is an essential need. If we're looking at our rural students, if we're looking at our working students, a lot of our students need this option. So I'm by no means suggesting that you should not have an online presence. What I want to impart on you today is the fact that that is not going to serve all of your students' needs. Understanding orientation from a 50,000-foot view is not going to help your students navigate your institutions in the way in which it allows them to be successful academically and socially. And so it's important that we consider that element for many of our students that need that more high-touch onboarding process. On-the-ground orientation can do that for you. So our on-the-ground orientation program was developed and also shared with our sister colleges across our district to help them understand not only the importance, which of course they already knew and all of you know, but how to go about doing that. What are the steps by which you would build that particular program? One, in hopes that they would adopt the model and offer it at their colleges to minimize any equity issues or access issues that we might be introducing to our district by nature of being the sole college with the on-the-ground orientation. But I think more importantly, to let them know that we're in it with them, that we are committed to their colleges having an on-the-ground experience for their students because we're committed to the students in the northern region. And quite frankly, for this conference, I brought that up and I'd say we are committed to the students in the state of California. And so today is really about a moral imperative about administrators understanding that there are capacity issues that are raised with thinking about an on-the-ground orientation program. There are resources that are necessary to develop an on-the-ground orientation. And I would say probably more important than all of those things, there's a need for champions. Champions across your college that are committed to the onboarding process of our students. And more important, their social connection to other students, which is what our orientation program is built on, quite frankly. So Hannah will talk to you really about the structure of the particular program and some of the capacity things that need to be considered in that particular regard. my goal here today is to impart upon the administrators the mere fact that you should have one. And in the Guided Pathways framework, it's almost essential that you have some kind of on-the-ground process to onboard your students into the culture of your community college. And so with that, I would just say that for any of you that have questions about this particular program, that need guidance about how to get started, Hannah and I are available to do that, because again, we are committed to the students in the state of California. But more importantly, get behind your specialist, your SPA, your whatever title it is that's leading this particular program or developing it, because they will need your support. It will raise challenges at your college because of all of the people that need to be involved in order for you to create the experience that a student truly can benefit from in their academic journey. So I appreciate you hearing me today. I am very clear that I am singing to the choir right now, and that makes me very happy, quite frankly. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference and are inspired by the work that Hannah has done, as I have been. Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the conference.